Wherever you scroll right now, it looks like robots are taking over everything: factories, warehouses, hospitals, the war in Ukraine. Robots are all over it. So, robotics, right? That should make it the hottest career path right now. But let's look into what is and is not happening in robotics for those wishing to make a career out of it. Industry reports say robotics engineering is growing faster than average, with strong six-figure salary bands for core roles in the United States. Well, that sounds good. But if you're a student or you're trying to pivot into robotics, it probably does not feel like a boom. Entry level postings are down, and many new grads are unemployed or underemployed. And even very qualified people are now getting ghosted. So, one of them is somebody you already know. It's my associate editor, Alexander Wolf Torres. He graduates in less than a month. He's got robotic adjacent projects, published work, real exposure to the industry. And he's exactly the type of person you expect to slide into a prime robotics role. But here's how Alexander describes it. I've lost count of how many applications I've sent. I've done internships, built robots in school, helped cover them for this newsletter, and I'm still getting ghosted or rejected without feedback. It feels like everyone I know has problems trying to find a job. The only people I know who haven't had problems are those who are already working before they graduated. I don't know of anyone who's gotten a new job in the past 10 weeks. So that leads to the question: how can the market be talent starved and still feel impossible to those trying to break in? So the short answer is this: the demand is real, but it's concentrated. The roles that are truly hot are execution roles, robotic software and controls, AI for physical systems, integrators, and field engineers. Companies are desperate for people who can walk into a messy environment, debug a robot, ship a fix, and keep the line running. At the same time, AI is raising the bar. Most interesting robotics jobs now assume you have some AI literacy. You can work with perception models, planning stacks, and data. And AI is also being used to filter resume before a human ever sees them. So you get this weird mix of, we can't find people at the company level, and I can't get a call back at the individual level. So if you're in Alexander's position about to graduate, or you're trying to pivot, or you were just laid off, well, what do? Three things. First, go execution heavy. Prioritize anything that proves you can work on real hardware in real environments. Integrator internships, factory or warehouse automation, competition teams that actually ship. Second, add AI to your robotics toolkit. You don't need to be a frontier model researcher, although that would really help. But you do want enough fluency to plug into perception, planning, and data workflows. Third, change the job titles you're searching for. Don't stop at robotics engineer. Look for controls engineer, automation engineer, robotics integrator, mechatronics technician, field applications engineer. That's where a lot of the actual openings live. The big picture is this: the robotics job market really is strong, and there really is a talent gap. But the gap is in specific hands-on roles, and the path into those roles is narrower than a lot of students were promised. And your job is to now aim at where the demand actually is. If your experience matches up to what I'm describing, please leave a comment below and tell me what's going on with you. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to hear from you here at the Droids Newsletter.